Hello student, welcome back. Student, in the previous video you have learned how to create function in C. Now today we will be covering the topic recursion. Okay. Now what does this recursion mean? How it is created? Let's see. Expressing any entity in terms of itself is called recursion. In C, a function can call any function that has been defined including itself. If a function is repeatedly keeps calling itself, then such a function is called recursive function, and this phenomenon is called recursion. Okay. Normally what we have seen that we create function and within the main method of the program we have to call to make it executable or operationable. Okay. But here in recursive technique what we do is when we are defining the function, within its body also we are calling the same function. Okay. For repeatedly for some set number of time, there is a base case that has to be satisfied. The recursion technique will continue till the base case is satisfied. Okay. So, this is what recursive technique means. Okay. Recursive function means. Now, let us see the same with the help of an example. Now, here you can see the program is written to calculate the factorial of a number with the help of recursive function. Now, what is this factorial of a number? Suppose n factorial we have to calculate. So, if the value of n is given 5, so that means we have to calculate the factorial of 5. So, 5 factorial means what? We have to continue multiplying 5 till 1, that is from 5 to 1, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and whatever is the final product, that is 120 will be the result. So, this is the factorial of 5. Clear? Now, as I have said that it is written 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So, for recursive technique we have to repeatedly do this till it is reached to 0 factorial. 0 factorial means factorial of 0 is 1. So, this can be written as 5 into 4 factorial, or if you will elaborate further it can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, then 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial, or further it can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 factorial, and then 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 0 factorial. That means 0 will be my base case. Okay. So, till here it will read and then it will start returning the value. This is what technique is going to be applied in recursive function for factorial of a number. So, this can be written as x into fact of n minus 1. Okay. Now, let us see, or x minus 1. Now, let us see the same in the example. Now, you can see here hash included the preprocessor directive. Then we have long, fact, unsigned, int x. Okay. Long is the data type, return type, that means this function is going to return long type of data. Fact is the name of the factorial function. Then unsigned int x is a variable and its type is unsigned integer. Okay. Now, this is the base case for recursive function, that means if it will check the value of x and it will continue till the value of x is equals to 0. As soon as the value of x will be 0, it will return which number? 1. Otherwise, if this is not true, then else block will be executed, and in this what is written? Return fact x minus 1 into x, the same technique which was told to you just now. Okay. Now, this to make this function executable, okay, let us see the main method. In main method again n variable has been declared to pass the value of n when the function will be called to pass the value of n to x. Okay. So, here we have taken from the user input, that means user will enter the value of n. For example, the value of n is 4. Okay. User has given 4. Now, in the last line of this main method, the factorial of person d, that is the factorial of the number is fact of n. Now, here is the function where it is being called. So, when this is being called, so the control will be taken to the function definition at this level. So, right now I told you that if suppose user has given the value of n as 4, this 4 will be passed to x. So, now the new value of x is 4. Now, it will check, it will enter into the body of the function definition. Here it is written if x is equals to 0, is it equals to 0? No. So, what happened? Else block will be executed. Now, here what is written? Return fact of x minus 1. So, now let us put the value of x over here. We know the value of x, which is 4. Fact of, now 4 minus 1 is what? 3. So, it will come 3 over here, and then multiply x. Now, x value is 4. Fine. Now, again you can see here the function is being called. Again it will go back to the function definition at this level. So, again this time what will be the new value of x? It will be 3. Okay. Now, fact of, what is the formula over here? Again 3 is not equal to 0. So, it will come to else block. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, it will come here 2 and value of x is 3. Clear? Now, you can see again the same function is being called at this level. So, with the new value of x as 2. So, now this time the value of x will be 2. Again it will check, is it equals to 0? No. So, again else block will be executed. Again what is here? Fact of x minus 1, the same formula. So, what we will do? We will put the value of x with the new value, that is this time the x is 2. So, 2 minus 1 is 1 and multiply by, what is the value of x? 2 only. Okay. Next, again you can see at this level again fact 1, that is function is being called. Fine. Now, this time the value of x will be 1. Now, again it will check, it is still not equals to 0. So, else block will again execute with this same function calling. Now, this time the value of x is 1. So, 1 minus 1 is 0 and multiply. What is the value of x? 1. Clear? Now, fact of 0 is being called again. Again it will go back with the new value of x as 0. Okay. Now, it will check again, is the value of x is equal to 0? Yes. Now, this time it is true. Now, this block will not execute. And what it will return? 1. So, this return will be returned for which function? This function. So, it will return 1 over here. Now, 1 into 1 is how much? 1. So, this whole segment will return 1 to this. Now, it will go backtrack. Okay. Now, here what it will call? 1. Now, fact of 1 return value is 1 into 2, it is 2. So, again it will return 2 to this line. Then again 2 into 3 is how much? This 2 into 3, it is 6. So, again it will go back and it will return 6 over here. Okay. Now, this fact result, fact 3 is returning what? 6. Now, 6 into 4 is how much? It is equals to 24. Okay. It is equals to 24. Now, at this level, this is the answer, final product. Okay. So, you remember this thing. Now, I am erasing this and let us see. Now, after solving the complete, the value over here will be 2. So, this 24 will be returned and then where it will go back. Now, after finding the return keyword, this function control means the recursion will stop and then the control will come back to the same location where it was called here. Okay. So, what is now the result? 24, and this way the factorial of number is calculated. So, this is how the recursion works, that repeatedly it will keep on calling until the base case is satisfied. Okay. So, thus complete this chapter function in C. Thank you children and have a good day.